my vice. Man up from Mars, he tripping, I put that on guard. I got the digits, but I am not calling. Wizard at night, this be that forum. I'm just gonna stack with that. Sunshine after that. Just gonna stack with that. Sunshine after that. So yeah, you know, I had a conversation with her, but it's like the signals is always crossed. I mean, like, I say yes, cause she asked me to say yes. And then she's like, I didn't want you to say yes. I wanted you to understood that a yes was required to answer the question. I was like, what?
It is our anniversary. 4 years of this. Thank you, audience. Thank you. Welcome to the spot, the Stacked After Hours spot. Happy New Year, everybody. I don't think we've seen y'all since 2025. So today is our anniversary. 4 years ago, I want to be like 4 years ago, we started a Zoom with this community talking about Black love and relationships and just connecting. And our community now is over 1,500 people. So we decided tonight that we were going to feature some of our community, our best moments, best lit and light moments. So we're going to have fun tonight. So y'all get ready, get those cocktails and fingertips ready, because we want to hear your comments, questions, thoughts, reflections about tonight's show. And here's how we keep it lit and enlightening. Let's go.
Oh, I'm with that 100%. Oh, so that's cool with that. Okay, you cool with it. So you cool with it. Women should have freedom. Like my I have no problems with a woman having.
Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. Hello. So I got my panel here, and I am so excited.
Oh, I'm sorry. OG Trader, mute your mic, bro. Mute your mic, buddy.
We're having a little technical difficulty. So tonight we are reminiscing on the clips and on the moments of Stacked After Hours, and it has been a fun ride. So I have some of my favorite people here in the world joining me tonight. My producers are I want to call him our host of hostesses. Olu Humble Prince is in the house. My boo thing is in the house, and my girls, my sisters, my chosen sisters, and the people who helped bring this all together, Maria and Anthea, aka Sunshine, are here. And we're going to talk about our moments. The people going to be calling in, talking about their moments and where they are now. But I wanted to get started with some of y'all's favorite moments. And I came across this moment, some of the moments when I was looking at some of the stuff. I want to kind of start with Olu. We invited Olu. Actually, I was introduced to Olu by Anthea. So I'm gonna let Anthea kind of tell us about her and Olu, and just not that way, but Olu, just how Olu has come into the fold and just become part of our community, and talk a little bit about that, Sunshine.
When I was going to engineering school, way back in the day, I think it was like 91, 92, and we've just been friends ever since, and been in touch throughout the years. So always a good thought partner, always someone who has really great views. So we brought him into the fold, of course, and he's here right now.
Always. Let me just say this. Good evening, everybody. Happy 4-year anniversary. It seems just like we started. You guys started this show yesterday, and I have to say, one thing I think that sets your show apart is the conversations you have, and they're very, very mature conversation. There's nothing toxic. You guys don't deal with drama and everything. And what I like is that you guys, Anthea and Natalie, everybody just keeps it real, and it's like just so matured, and the production is nice and everything. So and it's an honor to be part of Stacked. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. And Anthea, I think it wasn't too long back that we met. It was recent. We still look young. I don't even think I had beard when we met, but look, it's now gray.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I found a clip from you. Ooh.
Okay.
And the clip was quite interesting. Let's roll them. Let's watch.
All right.
Brother, dropping knowledge, huh?
And the G-spot, is that the same thing, or is that a myth?
No.
It's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because some women can't even experience the G spot. I have.
Right.
I've experienced the G spot. The G spot is on the
G-spot is
upper quadrant.
from what I heard, it's just like urban.
It's the upper left quadrant of my. Let's see, but it's very.
You don't have to show us. That's fine.
I'm thinking on the internet.
No, I need to know where it is.
I'm the naked yoga goddess, but
I'm just joking.
it's a very tender spot. And if you're highly orgasmic, like myself, sometimes you don't even need to get to that area. I prefer really to explore my G spot alone when I have sexual pleasure.
So the G spot it's real. It's not urban legend then.
No, it's real.
It's real, but all women do not experience.
And the G spot, is that the same thing, or is that a myth?
So wait. Can we talk about you not knowing about the G spot, Humble Prince?
Follow-up question to your question, Natalie. Have you found it? Have you finally
where's Carmen San Diego? Where's the G spot? Come on, Olu.
Well, some of my experiences will clearly exhibit that, yeah, I have found it and I have mastered it and I have conquered it. Let me just say that.
That upper left quadrant ain't no joke.
Was it in the upper left quadrant?
You've been to the mountaintop, Olu. That's what it is, brother.
I don't know. So let me just say I've conquered it based on interactions and based on experience. Yes.
Yeah,
so does a man have? I mean, I'm going to ask a silly question. Does a man have a G spot?
So let me answer this question, and I don't mean to be vulgar, but I was watching the video earlier, sometime earlier this week, and they said the man's G spot is in his anus.
Yes.
I was ready to say that.
And I don't know, man, but so people were saying that that's
found your G spot, huh?
No, I'm Gucci, man. Sorry, man. I don't.
If it's in your anus, you gonna pass?
I'm gonna pass. I don't venture in that area. I mean, no, I'm not doing. But they said that's why a lot of gay men, once they go gay, they don't go back because that's the pleasure they get. And I'm good. I don't.
Can I tell you? A gay guy just recently told me about, I want to say it's called the walnut area. It's the area between the anus and the balls.
Yeah.
And if you use your knuckle like this between there while they're coming, then it gives you the best pleasure ever.
So is that where the G spot is? Because if that's where it's at, I could work with that. But where it is in the, and Keith, what's up, man? You keep saying yeah.
It's hilarious, yo. So what I think you're talking about is true. Yeah. So just below your nut, that's the sensitive spot. So she's right. When you do come, if a woman knows how to do that, or you can tell her about that, that'll get you to the next level.
Hold on, let me take notes, man.
And is it true that it's called the walnut?
I don't know the technical name for it or the street name for it. I just know what it is. So I can tell
because
somebody
their
how
nut
to do it.
takes them to the wall. That's why it's a walnut.
Exactly. So you will buck one. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I like
He's
that.
That show. I watched that whole show. That show was hilarious. I think Anthony was like, let's do a show about sex. I was like, okay. It was so interesting. And Olu was like a child. Olu, you were like the kid at school. You like, wait a minute, now what is that? But the conversation was absolutely hilarious.
Great. And this is a testament to what I was saying earlier about your show. I mean, we could take such a conversation like that and bring, and enlighten people, even amongst the jokes and everything, because I watch the other stuff, or I watch these topics on the podcast, and they're just downright nasty, but you guys convey the message with such maturity, and you make us want to engage. And I could come up on the show and just act like a little kid in the park, like you said, so, and thank you for the show, because I learned a lot.
Of course, we have comments, and one of our comments was, so, Lord, I have gotten the knuckle walnut under.
So I have to get one. That's what he's saying.
He said hard pass for me.
I have yet to try it. So, if I try it and it works, I will report back.
Okay. I wanted to go into as we talk about, we have those lit moments, but then we have these enlightening moments. And our associate, and I call her the question queen, Ms. Reed, had some really interesting things about wants and needs, which I love. Can we roll that one?
And truly, that whole Jenny May and Jeezy broke up because
Anthea, but that's
said her family expectation or her family views was very different to his. I'm sorry. I'm holding him accountable.
You're holding just him accountable?
Yes.
That's very biased.
Because
that's not like you to hold a man accountable.
I'm sorry.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm sorry, but he is the one that filed for divorce.
Down right now? Wait.
I'm sorry. He's the one that filed for divorce.
Yeah.
So he's the one, and men hardly do that. And
No,
if he's the one that filed for he felt very strongly about whatever her family values were that he thought did not live up to his. Are you telling me that him dating her, he never knew her family values was like that until he got married? And truly, that whole Jenny May and Jeezy broke up because he said her family expectation or her family views was very different to his. I'm sorry. I'm holding him accountable.
You're holding just him accountable?
All right.
Yes. So that's very biased.
Because
that's not like you. The other reason why I picked that one, because Anthea, we always feel like Anthea is always siding with the men.
And hear me out. I kind of gave an explanation about why I side with men typically, right? Not because I just like them better or anything like that, or because they have something I don't have. I just feel like society has muted our Black men to the point where they're literally walking around with their hands in their pockets. They're not getting touches, feels, hugs anymore. The Me Too movement has muted the Black man so much to the point that they just can't express themselves the way that most people can and get away with it, right? And so, yes, I do have some sympathy for them. I am not biased. If they're wrong, they're wrong. But most of the times I feel for the Black man. You know what I'm saying? So hear me out. Not that I'm always taking their sides, but I just have a sense of sympathy and empathy for what they're going through.
Thank you, Sister Sunshine. I appreciate that because it is a struggle out here for the brothers. Let me tell you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I get that. And that's why the question of the day the other day wasn't really a question of the day, but the post about men and when I said, brother, just so y'all know, we love you. And somebody actually commented about not liking the flowers around the picture of the man, I guess feeling it was kind of emasculating him or something. But the point was giving men flowers as well, like why they're here and and just giving them some praise. And that was the point of that post.
We do. We uplift our men here at Stacked After Hours, even 100%. Though we say 100%. Sometimes we get in that ass too, but it's all good. It's a balance.
That's all part of family love, right?
It's all part of family love. Exactly.
Right.
So, sorry, just a quick question. If people are asking me if they want to watch the show, where's the link? I think I sent them the wrong link.
It is. We're on YouTube.
Dr. Reggie is killing me.
I got a relaxer. You know what? We can drop it. We'll drop it in the.
Yes, you were tuned into the right show, Dr. Reggie.
But so I think Reggie's acting because Anthea, you do be lighting fire on our asses sometimes, though.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I do, but.
You do.
I like to make sure that I'm not, excusing our behavior as well too as women. Okay. Sometimes we have to make sure that we own up to the things that we're doing, take accountability, and pivot if we need to pivot. We're not always right. So.
Anthea, I appreciate that because that's one of the things we do talk about on the show. And that's back to Natalie's original point. That's the good, healthy conversation because we got to get in each other's ass, but in a respectful way. So it's holding each other accountable and making sure, you know what, I'm going to give you your flowers when it's time to get your flowers. And when it's time to give you a kick in the ass, I'm going to give you a kick in the ass. And when it's time for a hug, that's what we do. That's family love. I think Ree just said that. That's exactly what we're trying to make sure we get through.
Mm-hmm. So, and we don't hate men. We love men. We promote loving each other. We're promoting a really strong Black community. And we want everybody to speak to each other, not make assumptions about each other.
Exactly.
Somebody asked for Dr. Reggie to be on. He's coming. Don't worry.
He is coming. Yeah. He is coming. I think we have Bree's clip queued up. I loved this because we always had this debate about wants versus needs, and I thought she kind of hit it on the head. Can we cue them? Are we ready on time?
Real wants and real needs, and what some things may be superficial wants and what you think are superficial needs in terms of, is that something you really, really want, or is that something you think you're supposed to want? And is that something that you really, really need, or something that you think you're supposed to need? Because those are not always the same things. So I've learned to differentiate between the two.
But what is a superficial want or need that you have discovered about yourself? Because I like that.
So I'll say for me, a superficial want would be somebody who presents a certain way. Somebody who, and I say that because I've gotten some of the things that I think I need and the things I want, and somebody who doesn't always present the way I may have thought they would have, right? Mm-hmm. And there may be certain things that I thought were really important to me, like being able to go to certain things and do certain things that have turned out not to be real wants and real needs. And what some things may be superficial wants, what you think are superficial needs in terms of, is that something you really, really want, or is that something you think you're supposed to want? And is that something that you really, really need, or something that you think you're supposed to need? Because those are not always the same things. So
I love that. I think that the one thing that I always say about Stacked After Hours and just anytime you're trying to get ready is understanding who you are and what you want and what you need. And I think when you really start to break those things down, like you did, Ree, I was like, yep, girl, bullet point those. Like, I really, really loved that. So that was good. I was just like, oh, okay, I totally forgot that one.
So did I. So thank you. Not the concept, but just the clip.
It was on point. Thank you, Tyre. Oh, we got folks watching tonight. I love it. Uncle Jeff is here. Okay. So we have decided we're going to start a call-in feature when we have these shows. And our shows are not going to be as frequent, but they will be just as enticing. We're going to start doing some in-person and all this other stuff. But tonight we're going to test this out. So one of our first, well, it's not one of our first. He came to us probably a couple years ago. And I met this brother eons ago when I first came back from my yoga training. He was the first brother in my yoga class. Let's go on a walk. Welcome back to the room, OG trader, David Washington. Hey, OG trader, how you doing? Look at you, looking like a Musa king. Look at you. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. OG trader, welcome back. We are excited to just have you back. I know you are a world traveler and doing the damn thing. I asked you on the show because I found some really cool clips of you, and I was like, you know what? Let me go on and ask this entertaining brother because he's like, we on TV. It's all about entertainment. So. What have you been up to? What's been going on before we kind of run into this this clip that we found of you?
Great. First of all, I want to say congratulations to you all. It's been 4 years. What a wonderful accomplishment, and I wish you all continued success. And it's been a pleasure being a part of Stacked After Hours. Life has been good. I've honestly have nothing to complain about. I feel blessed and empowered. I'm surrounded by so many beautiful women like yourself. So I never feel neglected. I never feel unloved because I'm a part of such a beautiful tribe of sisters that support all of the things that I do. So for me, life is good. It's beautiful. And I just came from Switzerland. I was over in Davos all last week. So I'm at an all-time high. I'm here from Atlanta just to participate and share with you all. I was at a leadership symposium all day long. So I'm here now at After Hours to kick it with y'all one more time.
Okay. Well, thank you for this quick drop in. So we're gonna kick off with some of your clips were very lit. Like your conversation was like interesting and hilarious all at the same time. You got personality, brother. So go ahead. Let's roll the first clip.
Yeah, but if you a dude, honestly, I mean, and these brothers can appreciate it, because real G's know real G's. Any guy that ever says all of the women are after him, that is a dude that you will avoid, because clearly that particular guy is a narcissist and he's self-absorbed. My grandmama taught me never ever compliment yourself. Never tell people how great you are. You know, if you know, when I come up to New York, I'm gonna tell y'all what my daddy told me to keep me grounded. But men who go out and beat their chest, they're trying to compensate for something else that's lacking.
Amen.
But if you a dude,
OGs talking to OGs. What about other OGs on the call? Think about these OGs.
I thank God my name is the Humble Prince because I praise myself every day. You go on my Facebook, that's all I do.
I think it's a little bit of both. Let me say this. I think you have to have the right amount of swag in yourself and confidence in your step, but not over boastful. I mean, to your point, OG, that's kind of what it is. If you got to walk out 24/7 to beat on your chest, something wrong with you. But at least you carry yourself like you, Humble Prince, in a way that's, you know, I'm going to be what I'm about. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be representing who I am and make sure everybody knows that. That's what it's all about. You got to have a little bit of swag. You got to have a little bit of confidence. Just don't be over the top.
Time out. You haven't seen Humble Prince's pages, so the verdict is still out on that one.
No, that's a fair point. That's true. I just know it from the show.
Okay, so I do it a lot in jests, honestly, and Yeah, I like what Keith said. You have to have some kind of confidence. And to be honest with you, some of my role models for me was somebody like Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali just, promoted like black excellence, but before a fight and everything. But on the side, he was really, really humble, no pun intended, but seriously. So but I agree to what he said, because, like they say, self-praise is no praise, Right. Some people would just like that, they get praise from other people, and some people can't wait for that, and just they just praise themselves.
Well, there's a difference between narcissism and confidence, right? And so it's that difference that we're talking about. Even though I did catch your name, Humble Prince.
Right.
OG trainer.
So can I ask a question to the group, please, real quick, just to to what OG said. So when you see people technically, sharing their joy on Facebook or humble bragging on social media, is that in line with what he's saying? Because a lot of people, let's be honest, I think social media thrives on our narcissism, and I think a lot of people flex on social media. Men and women. I mean, what do you guys think?
OG, I think yes.
So, well, again, it's all about perspective. So when we were given the comments, obviously there was a little animation, but personally, this is just my humble opinion. I believe that if you are a man who's really about his business, you speak softly. You carry a big skit and you pull it out when necessary. And so I don't believe at this point in my life, I don't need to do all that talking, because my body of work speaks for itself. So I don't need to tell anybody about what I've accomplished, what I am, and what I'm doing. You'll see it. And I believe that when you really have real confidence, it's exuded. It's like a beautiful flower. It's just beautiful. It's the essence of it. It has a fragrance and not an odor. And so if your life is representative of a fragrance versus an odor, the world is going to smell what you are cooking, right? And so if your life is really together and as tight as you say it is, keep your mouth closed, because your body of work and your life is going to show it. Like when you step out your house, you ain't got to tell nobody you're fly. They're going to look at you and they're going to say, that cat, that young lady, they got it together. And so that's just my particular perspective. So I don't feel like I need to say anything. I just need to live it. And I believe if we spend more time living the life that we talk about, humanity will be a lot better, because we live in a world now of a bunch of pretentious imposters.
Wow.
And I'm not about the imposters. I'm about living it. What are you doing 365 days of your life? And your body of work will show it. How do I know it? I can meet people and I can ask them, well, what's your relationship with your kids? Oh, I don't have a relationship with kids. My kids don't like me. What's your relationship with your ex? Oh, I really don't have a relationship with my ex. You don't have to say anything else, because your body of work is demonstrating that you don't know how to maintain relationships, and your work, your lifestyle reflects it.
Got it. But OG, let's bring it back. You do post on social media. We all do, right? We have a following to maintain. So what is that fine? And this is for everybody. What is the fine line? I mean, I post a Wednesday Wellness, Facebook, so on and so forth, everywhere. So what is the fine line, especially in the times that we live right now, when we think about Trump or whatever, not even Trump, but just in general, everybody is getting paid, so on and so forth. So how does fake book, somebody said, how do you, what's the fine line with that?
Well, life is about balance. It's about living. If you ever look at a scale, and when you look at a scale, there are two sides of it, but then there's that piece that's in the middle of the scale. That's the balance within the balance. And as Humble Prince says, it's a balance. It is and it isn't. And that's really true. And it may sound like it's double speak, but life is about polarity. Okay. And there are two sides to everything. In our own life, you have to know what rooms you're in. Some rooms, you might just be the couch. You're in the room, right? But in some particular cases, you the couch, right? Sometimes you're gonna be the table, right? And so you just have to know who you are when you're in your settings. If you're in a sales environment and you're trying to convince someone that they should go with you over another, then you need to be able to differentiate what is the value proposition that you bring to the table. If you're taking a young lady out on a date, you need to be able to make inquiry, right? And at the end of the day, I mean, in my early days after being divorced, I was a screw up. I made so many mistakes because I was talking about all of the wrong things. But after realizing that, you know, what I'm doing is not working, I learned that women were interested in having a man that had the capacity to listen to them and hear them and understand them. And then how did you demonstrate that you heard them, you listened, that you understood? You then was able to communicate back to them. And then once they felt you, then they were interested in finding out more about you. And I just believe that it's a call and it's a response, and that's what the balance is. It's like that yin and that yang. It's not one or the other.
Got it.
I think all of those. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Adam,
go ahead. No, go ahead, because we're going to have to wrap it up and move to our next.
No, I was just going to ask, but I was trying to get back to Olu's original question, and I think where you were going to it, and you know, OG gave us a good soliloquy about life in general and doing that. But in terms of social media, I think it's what I think Malik kind of posted something in there that made sense. It's really about who you're going to represent and trying to inspire others and living up to that. And I think that's the challenge. Social media gives you a platform to put shit out there that is not necessarily really your life every day. So you don't really know that. So that's your representative that comes out. But when you actually continue to live by what you're posting, that's a little bit different. Like your Wellness Wednesday, you live by that. And I know that because I know you to know how you live by that. And I think that's part of the difference. A lot of times people will post stuff that's just not anything about their life. It's just what they want people to know, but not really who they are. And I think that's the challenge. You never know how to discern between what's real and what's not, because the context is blown out of proportion.
Yeah, Natalie, please, can I read a comment that's that really so this is from Nino Cayenne Music, and
yes, Malik.
Yes, and he says you should be sharing to inspire, not posting to belittle and feel superior to others. And I couldn't agree more. Even though I think there's a fine line between both, but to what Keith just said, like you do your Wellness Wednesdays, I see Anthea's posts and everything. You guys are literally just sharing what you do. It's not like you're trying to flex on people or make them feel bad. If anything, I think you guys are trying to inspire, and I think it comes from a maturity level, to be honest with you. So I like the way you post. Now with me, I know I post, I'm flexing and everything, and a lot of it is a lot of humor. I mean, you see what I flex. Apple Watch. Anybody can get an Apple Watch with it. And I talk a lot about running. I love running. You know,
it's all in personality.
But yeah, so again, just to buttress on what Keith said, I agree. What this comment said, I like this comment. If you're gonna share to inspire and uplift others. But let's be honest. I see some people flexing, and it's like they're trying to prove a point to people, like they're seeking validation. And like somebody said on the comments again, I saw somebody say fake book, and it's a lot of people are lying. Let's be honest, they're faking it. But I'll save that for another day.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
whole nother conversation, brother. Yeah.
Did we lose?
And you know, there's also a thing when the posts are the look at me posts.
You said the look at me post.
The look at me. They're like, put this like, because look at me. Look what I did. Look what I'm doing. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. As a form of validation, as opposed to just like you all were saying, sharing the work that you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you, OG Trader. I think he bounced because he was at a conference. We're going to move on. I think we have some folks who are calling in. So let's see. I think we have Renee. Renee.
Hi.
Hi. how are you?
Guys, how are you?
Good. Renee has been with us almost since the beginning, right, Renee? I met Renee out on the street selling her single t-shirts,
Yes.
right?
Yes, at Juneteenth.
At Juneteenth.
And Renee, are you still single? Are you still selling single t-shirts? And are you still single?
I still have them, so if you need one, I got you.
But you didn't answer the question, Renee.
That's a good way to answer, Renee.
Right.
I love it.
So yes, am I still single? Yes.
So Renee, we have had you on the show a couple of times. Yeah, we have had you on the show a couple of times, and your commentary is always very detailed and very specific. So I found a clip that I thought was really, it was interesting. Let's go there.
Malik, leave her alone.
Oh my God. All right. So I am attracted to a certain type of swagger, right? And I feel like there are things that sort of support that swagger, right? That you move, you have like this. I'm not into soft kind of guys, right? Okay. I am into guys who move with confidence. So when you come to me,
some swag.
some swagger, some what? Swagger, right? So when you come to me that way, and then as we start to talk, now I'm not saying that a guy shouldn't have a soft side to him. I'm not saying that he should be sensitive. But when I start to realize, like, in your stories, this is all a front, I'm going to not be interested anymore. It's like, okay, you're not really built the way you said you were built, or the way you presented that you were built. So just for the sake of catfish. Oh my God. All right. So I am attracted to a certain type of swagger.
Renee.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anything changed? Do you still live by that swag?
Yeah, I think that's in me. I definitely think that's in me. It to me, I look for that swag that sort of, it has that strength behind it. So it's something I'm attracted to. But again, it has to also be rooted in confidence, and you can't have swagger and be a bubblehead. Like, I'm not dealing with that, right? I want to know that you have some intelligence behind that swagger. So yeah, swagger is still something that I'm attracted to.
Okay.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. And swagger means probably something different to a lot of people, right?
Yeah,
so if you were to talk about your definition of swag, it might be something very different to someone else.
Yeah, for some people it's money, it's the way you dress. For me, it's what you're talking and what you're representing. Those are the things that equate to swagger for me.
Renee, what has been your experience since being on Stacked After Hours, and what have you taken with you when you start to date?
It's definitely been an eye-opening experience.
What's been eye-opening about it, girl?
The different perspectives about the way we move in the world. Thinking like maybe what I can think of right now that kind of stands out to me is it's something that you guys used to get on me about, maybe about some slight selfishness, and me wanting to experience things in a solo way. And like, no, you'll just have to be patient and I'll get to you when I can get to you, because I need to enjoy my life. And I realized, after listening to you guys, like, some things you're just going to have to open yourself up to allowing someone to experience with you in their own pace. So,
Dr. Reggie, I swear to God.
I know.
He said, Renee, you got that good passion put on.
Exactly.
I cannot.
No.
Renee,
Well, you know what?
Honey, I got your back, honey. There's something about a little swag.
Yes, right. And I will tell you, I said it before in some shows, like, it's this thing about having this story to tell, like a little bit of grit, right? Because I feel like you lived. And that's sad that is what I kind of get attracted to in some cases, but I do like when you rise above it and now you're a success story. So and it's not that I want you to come to me and you have all this drama in your life, because I don't do drama, but I think it's just interesting listening to your story and seeing how you've evolved into this other person, this better person.
You like colors. You want colors in people's
I think so. Yeah.
You want to go from blue to purple to whatever to yellow. But
the very interesting thing is that I stay on the line. Like, even though I've done adventurous things, when it comes to like my day-to-day, I stay on the line. But I love to hear that you got off the line.
So you love to live vicariously through others.
Yes, that might be it. I'm like, you did what? And what happened?
Right.
Well, we're not going to run this red light and the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. So let's stick with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stacy B says she's talking about that humble swag. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Rose. Okay.
Man, for real.
I actually, you know what? That's interesting. I probably am that. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
No, Dr. Reginald. No Crips blood gangster. No, we don't do that. No.
Yeah,
no.
We don't get Dr. Reggie. Don't play.
We just trying to get on quicker. That's all.
That's all right. That's all right. Any other questions for Renee before we let her go?
It looks like we have a second clip for her.
Oh, we do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see it. What do you got?
What we got?
Bring it on.
Pull them out the crates.
Oh,
A consistent thing has been most of the men have a story to be told.
Oh,
and everybody has a story to be told. But their stories have like a little bit of grind and a little bit of success. And I tend to be attracted to those kind of men, of course, in their successful part of their lives. And men who have their own things going on. So, and particularly in the world of hobbies, like they're heavily into basketball, or they're heavily into running, or something else that they got going on. And definitely they tend to all be very, very confident. But that swagger thing and that story to be told is definitely consistent amongst most of them.
It sounds like you and Tanera like the same type of man.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So, Renee, are you dating Mikkel Pfeiffer from Clockers? If he was reformed,
or on his way to be reformed?
On his way to be reformed.
Exactly.
I mean,
revoke my black card, because I don't remember what he did in the movie Clockers. I don't know the movie like that. So you might have to come up with a different character.
He was, I think he was really smart, but he was trying to be a drug dealer, but he really wasn't a drug dealer. But
no. You probably had to conquer that game, and then not that you tried, like you conquered that game. And then
he has to conquer the game. He had to be a good drug dealer. He can't be.
And you had to be like young, not in your 30s or 40s. Like it was something you did. You was
look, they put
was this it?
They got it. Yeah.
No. And usually the people that I've dated are undercover. They're not that obvious.
When you say obvious, you mean like there is a specific look that is obvious?
Most of them have not been that obvious. Like they have like they
I know exactly what she means.
Yes, like they kept they definitely separated the street look from the I got it together.
I love me some Delroy Lindo.
So maybe Delroy Lindo instead of Mikkel.
No, I love me some Delroy Lindo now.
So yeah,
Yep. See, there you go.
Oh, that might be it.
That's it right there. I cannot.
He's the one with the swag and the thug, not.
Yeah, it might be him, but
it might be Delroy.
Yeah, but not that hardcore. hardcore, no guns in the mouth. But anyway,
That you have
it was,
witness.
the,
Because
the,
they selling drugs, there were guns in the mouth.
Hollering.
well, I didn't say they had to be drug dealers. I didn't say that. There are other things that you can, get a lot of swagger with. But no, it didn't have to be drug dealers. So I don't want anyone to think that.
Okay. Nice squad from 9 to 5. Okay.
Sorry, can I make a comment real quick, please? And this is just about the show. I just want to please everybody that's watching, like the producer said, please like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe.
Yeah.
And share with your community.
Yes, thank you.
I love Stacked. Honestly, you guys the conversations are great and everything. So just wanted to just as a sidebar.
And we love your love.
We do. Thank you. Yeah. Renee, this has been real. We love you, Renee.
I love you guys.
We miss you too.
Yeah.
You guys gotta come to the next Stack meetup. They're a lot of fun, and we get to see you guys off screen. So please.
Well, I was ready for the last one, and then you guys canceled it. So I was ready.
Well,
love you.
Somebody broke their legs,
That was because of me trying to do too much playing football.
The captain, the Alpha, and the Omega were ready for it as well.
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna put together an event. We'll be letting you guys know. And Humble Prince, I don't know if you remember. I was the girl who you got into the water with at the Polar Bear Challenge last year.
Oh, nice!
Oh, yeah.
Let us find out.
Wow! Yes. Now I remember. Good.
And I just said about when you said you were putting an event together, I said, please don't make it another polar bear dip. And there you go, talking about.
No. This is something. No. This is something different.
That was something on my bucket list, and I wanted to do it, and I've done it. And I was sick for like 2 weeks after.
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought I was going to see you this year, but I did it this year.
No.
All right.
And were you surprised by that?
I know, right? The water was cold. Oh, you did it again?
Yeah, it's like my 8th year.
Oh,
Renee, you built different, girl.
I am.
You are.
I am. That's why.
That's some Viking shit that nobody is doing.
Yes, that is Viking.
Anything else, we're down for. We're down for.
No, that ain't even thug life. That's Viking life.
That is straight up Viking, Nordic.
You got to match my energy. He has to match my energy.
Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you, Renee.
All right, yo.
Bye, Renee. Love you.
Bye. See you soon. Love you too. Bye.
Ooh, we have had. I love the comments that have gone on over the years from
Dr. Reggie. I'm gonna need to get Dr. Reggie on the show quick and fast.
I think he's in the queue if he wants to come off camera. But we have one more. We have also another sister that was also extremely hilarious. She was from Ready to Love. Y'all remember that show from Houston? She was part of the Houston. Stacey B, I think is in the house.
Hey y'all.
Hey Stacey.
You thought you were coming on screen.
Oh my God. Oh, y'all want me to pop on screen? Because I will.
Let them see that.
See that pretty girl. Yes.
Let's stay for that. Hey.
Hey girl.
How are y'all?
We are good.
Happy New Year. Congratulations.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
It's been raining on me all day. Oh, thank you, because it's been raining all day. I got the slick back, honey. Let me tell you something. This winter ain't my life. I ain't coming to none of y'all meetups until it's at least 75, 80 degrees.
All right.
We do them on the beach as well, so
I want to come. I never found out until the last minute.
All right. We're gonna get you. Don't be blaming me.
You know what, Stacey? We gotta get you to Antigua. Come on.
I'm trying to come. Y'all know. Before y'all even ask me, let me put it out there. I'm single. I'm trying to come to the beach and mingle, honey.
Okay.
F them kids. F them kids.
F them kids.
So, Stacey, what are you looking for now? You're single. Are you looking? And if you are, what are you looking for now?
Everything.
Breakers.
I'm looking for umbrella. I'm looking for everything. What I can say, like I've been listening. So you guys have asked all the other guests, like, what did you learn from the show? Like, what did I learn from you, ladies and gentlemen? What I learned, I thought I had this, but then I've come on a couple times and I hear y'all and your experiences, and I learned that I didn't have like solid boundaries before. And what I've learned from you guys is that I gotta really stand on my lines. Like it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. And so like everything that we really want is a non-negotiable and it's not outside of the realm of reality.
I love that. I love that.
That's cool.
Well,
That's cool.
the
I mean,
first
shout out to y'all for giving me some grown woman and grown man info.
Exactly.
Well, you always brought really interesting insight when you were on, and I found this really. First of all, you were hilarious, but this one I love this one particularly. So let's go.
And what do I like? Who do I like to date? What kind of touches do I like? Because like coming from my marriage, he wasn't very affectionate. So it took me a while, like as I meet people, and I mean that was huge growth for me. Like as I meet people and they might be a little more affectionate, like they might like want to hold my hand or hug me in public, and I'm looking like a fish out of water. Like I'm not trying to be rude, you know, like, oh, it kind of feels good. Okay, let me see if some of the ice can melt and we can gel. So I did go through a period of like where I wasn't dating with purpose or intention, because the point was for me, now looking back, I had to figure out who I was, and then I had to figure out my boundaries and what are the things that I like. What do I like from men? How do I like to be treated from men? Like I think like men, what do I like? Who do I like to date? What kind of touches do I like?
If I'm nothing, I'm consistent. So
You
I had
are
to learn about them boundaries. First, I learned how to make boundaries. Now I had to learn how to stand on them. Look at me. Look at that growth.
Look at
That.
that.
We went from Stacy with the braids. That was a year ago. That was like a year and a half ago because that was Stacy with the braids. That was the first time I had braids. You know,
I
for my
remember.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Stacy with the braids. So that's a year and a half. And so I went from learning about being okay with boundaries to understanding, look, you stand on them. If you don't do nothing else, you're gonna stand on them.
I got you. Have you embraced touch more? Or are you still working through that? Because I remember you
ain't held no hands. I ain't held no hands at the movies, child.
Okay.
You are hilarious.
I'm trying to hold hands with somebody on Anguilla. At Anguilla. Where y'all going? Antigua.
Antigua.
The island y'all don't invite me to.
Stacey, everybody got that email. Don't even play. Do not play. Don't play. Everybody got that email.
Yes.
Girl, I'll take you to Antigua. You get your man in like 2 minutes.
Baby, I'm trying to. If he got your little island boy accent, baby, I'm gone. I'm pregnant already.
I'm
pregnant.
That's what we're doing.
Hilarious. That is hilarious. I think any questions from the brothers for Stacey?
Yes, Stacey. So we're talking about that and your boundaries. So what's changed in terms of your boundaries? Like, is it more of a need or want? Like, how do you make your discernment of what I guess is the right guy for you?
Okay, so what I learned was how to identify the things that I like. Like, I think like when we're dating and sometimes when we're having discussion with our girlfriends or guy friends, we get caught up in like superficial needs and wants, more so like desires. But a desire isn't necessarily something that you need or something that's fulfilling. It's just like more so like a quest, you know, like for whatever intent you have, like, or whatever you have to feel. So I just feel like I've learned to better assess what I really want because I've always tap danced in the gray. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love the gray. I love to tap dance in the gray. And what I've had to learn is that like if you really want those things that you want, you got to tiptoe out that gray, baby.
Yeah.
You do.
That's facts. That's what we're talking about. Because I think part of it is the gray becomes easy because you don't really have to ask a lot of questions.
It's so safe and comfortable. The gray is like one of those seat belts, you know, like the new ones that lock up on you, and you be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I feel so good with it, honey."
Yeah.
Get up. But see, what we gotta do in a car analogy, you just gotta ease. The driver gotta ease off the brakes so that seatbelt will loosen up and you can come up out that gray.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a comfort zone. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I have a
go
question.
ahead.
No, and these are some of the questions that you know, they post in the forum. So I don't know if you saw it, but what is something you miss about? So are you in a relationship now?
No.
Okay, so what are some of the things you miss about being in a relationship?
Okay, so I would love to talk about the things. I would love to talk about the things that I miss. But what I've learned that I really want and desire, and I think like a lot of women probably want this and we don't articulate it properly, is that like I just want to feel safe in a relationship. Like I'm a big personality. Baby, if we going somewhere, I'm gonna be so cute. I'm gonna be dressed. I'm gonna be the baby. I'm gonna do my job for you, my man. But I don't want me to overshadow you. Like I want to go somewhere and to feel like, oh, you see Stacy, oh, she looks nice, but you see her man, he don't play behind her. Like that's what I want when I go somewhere. Like I just want, I love, and I think a lot of women, at the end of the day, what we want is that security of feeling like my man don't play by me.
I like that. I like that.
So sorry, so I saw Ree, you made a gesture when I asked that question. Are you the one that post those questions in the forum? Oh wow, because it says Maria. I didn't know you asked some very poignant questions. Thank you very much.
You're more than
I was responding. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Did I answer you, Ree? Or do you want me to
you
reach?
answered.
You want me to reach back to the depths of hell?
No, baby, you answered.
We ain't gotta go there. No.
You answered.
We have one more clip of you.
Oh Lord.
And this one was, I think this is the one. I thought it was.
I'm always
This
scared
is about
to
your
see.
experience on Ready to Love, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, that's what you planned.
I think.
On the show, I mean, I'm sorry, maybe I miss petty, I guess, but the show, there was one date I went on with a guy. It was like a Pilates date, and first of all, he didn't even have his socks on with his sneakers, and then we get there, and he's just like rubbing on his raw feet, and then like wanted to like touch me and like, you know, bring it in. And that was like such a turn off for me because I'm actually afraid of feet, like spiders. You know, like some people have like these phobias and stuff. Well, this is actually a real phobia. And I'm like, if you would have listened to anything that I like, everybody knew like this is a thing for me. Everyone knows it. And here you are, you got your moment, and you sitting here rubbing on them little ugly feet. And they were ugly. As hell.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It didn't matter. It sounds like it didn't matter if he was rubbing on them ugly feet.
Oh, stumpy Smurf. Ugh. Ugh. Yes, I still don't like them. Y'all, I really. So I was telling that I done broke down and made me an account on a dating app. And like, you know, like when you go into it's so weird because I'm trying to think of things to respond to, like little, they give you like the pre-organized statements that you respond to. So it was like, what is one of your irrational fears? And I was like, somebody touching me with their feet. And do you know, people really do respond to that because they were like, well, what if they're warm? And what if they're under the blanket? And what? No. How about, baby, first of all, don't traumatize me by sounding like you rubbing matchsticks under the blankets, because that's already.
You sound like Eddie Murphy in Boomerang when he
exactly.
I know you want to cuddle, but I ain't say light a damn match with your feet under the blanket. We ain't looking for a campfire in the bed. God,
some people will cut you.
So
What
Stacey
happened?
B, I feel you, right? I know sometimes my girls get on me about the smallest little things that I get turned off by. But I feel you on this. If that's your thing that makes you icky, then that's your thing, you know? It's not that you just, it's just something that you can't ignore, like dirty teeth and squeezing
Dirty
the toothpaste from the
fingernails.
middle. Like those are things that really irk me. I'm sorry.
Earwax.
So let's be
What?
clear though. If anybody don't
Earwax.
have basic hygiene, that's a problem. So
Oh,
Absolutely.
God, Jesus, don't show me that. Oh,
Look, nobody wants to get all cut up at night.
Yo, big
No.
shout out to the producer, man. He's really on it, man. We can.
logic works
you
for
should have
tonight.
had a warning. You should have warned me for your show. That just made my stomach turn. Ooh. Hold up.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh,
Natalie?
Lord have mercy.
Natalie,
Yeah, no.
Nat can't hear you.
Put you on mute.
You might be on mute, Natalie. We can't hear you.
The mic looked like it turned
Your,
off.
your microphone scared of feet too. Your microphone saw them feet and got scared too.
Yeah, I know exactly. You have to go run away.
Wow.
There you go. Your color's back now.
Now, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear me now? Stacy, you are always a joy to have on. And you tickle me. I love it. But thank you, Boo, for coming on and celebrating with us. And we're gonna have you back on soon.
Look,
And you're coming to the
listen,
beach. You coming to the beach with us.
baby. I bring my little two pieces, my little Brazilian one with the little
Ooh,
string in the back.
bring the thong,
Don't tell
girl.
me,
Bring the
baby.
thong.
If that's enough string to call it a thong, because I'm going all the way. I'm a whole. And when y'all see me holding hands, when you see me holding hands on the beach, go live. We coming right here to Stacks on out.
There we go.
Whatever hour it is, we're gonna take a
I
picture and
love
post it.
I love it.
Tell Dr. Reggie don't be hating on us when we get that on social media. We
Girl,
gonna get
he
that
right
handhold
there.
on social
He be
media.
right there. Don't worry about him. He coming up. He got to get his.
Look,
Thank you,
hold
Stacy.
on. Where my little island thug? Where she went? With my island thug?
Oh, Renee.
She hung up.
She did.
Yes.
Malik was saying he lived by the beach. Nobody talking about Rockaway right now, Malik.
Well,
He said Rockaway.
He said
Yeah.
Rockaway.
I
Lord
did.
have mercy with the water bottles and the crap.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
And the little bug
No,
juice.
it's okay. We're
The little bug
They're
juice.
Coney Island.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yes.
Don't they have hot dogs or something there and a Ferris
Yeah.
wheel? Is that what it's known
That's
for?
Coney
I mean, they
Island.
got hot dogs, but not the one to eat.
That's Coney Island.
No, Coney Island got names now.
I'm trying to see a hot dog in Antigua, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, there we have it. Stacy B, we gonna see you soon, babe.
Let me go for these kids. Hear me acting up.
Yeah.
Bye, Stacy.
Bye, y'all.
Nice to see you.
All righty. Lord have mercy. Woo, woo, woo,
See,
woo.
that's all them Louisiana people.
Yes.
Who we got next, Natalie? Who we got next? I am excited to see who's next.
Girl, so
Reggie
who's
get back
next?
in?
No, Reggie ain't. We putting that Negro on ice right now.
There you go.
We have Cheryl, the Pearl.
Cheryl,
Where's
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Thank you.
Cheryl.
Come on.
Cheryl.
With your food.
Hi,
Boo.
You see me? Hey,
How you
gorgeous.
doing?
Yes, girl. Yes.
Yes, there you go, Cheryl. Get it right.
Hey, gorgeous. Hello.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Wesley?
I'm alive, child. You know, I had a little accident. I was in a car accident Christmas Eve.
Oh wow.
I saw you posted. Yeah.
Yeah, so that wasn't cute. But I'm okay. I'm back now.
That is
You're
good.
back.
That is good. That-
Definitely, for
that
sure.
is good.
Cheryl is our
Yes.
Cheryl in the city. She is our New
And our
Yorker.
MD.
She knows everything that is going on in New York City. She knows everything and everybody.
No,
Yes, she
the
does.
mess.
You
The
on
mess.
the mix, girl.
What's going
Cheryl,
on?
what's been going on? How's the dating life going and all that other stuff?
Let's see. I got out of my 9-year one-night stand.
Up.
Oh. I know we talked about that. It's good. There you go.
I did tolerate. That
Yes.
is hilarious.
Hello, Keith. Let me say, you're such a good sister, wife, boyfriend.
Yes, how you doing,
Oh, Keith is America's #1 favorite sister, wife, boyfriend.
I am
love it.
tolerant, girl.
Yes, right?
Community
Yo,
boyfriend.
do y'all watch that
Community
show?
boyfriend. Yes, I do watch that show.
Oh, exactly.
Absolutely not. But continue.
Yeah.
But you had gotten out of your 9-year one-night stand, as you call it. Why was it a 9-year one-night stand, Cheryl?
Why? Because time just went by. I don't know what happened.
And the nights kept rolling into years.
Yeah, it became very habitual, very predictable, very safe, very, everything was just a repeat. It was a Groundhog Day every day.
So Cheryl, do you have a new one-night stand?
And how many years has this been?
Why'd you just say like a new boo? Why'd you have to say like another?
I know. Now I like to recycle my
she
trash.
needs to
you
replace
went
the
back
9-year one-night stand.
I like to recycle my trash. I'm a recycler.
Wow.
Right back into
No.
So why do they have to be trash though?
No. You listen, if somebody's trash or somebody's treasure, okay? So it can be either or, people like to do vintage shopping, okay? Everybody likes a little secondhand find.
I never thought, but you know what? That's a good analogy. I never thought of it like that. Okay, a second. So Cheryl, you have always had, whenever we have you on, you bring a whole nother energy that is unmatched. And I found and you have created, we ain't showing the eyebrow clip, but you have created so many moments.
I was
doing that.
I was telling somebody that. I was like, yo, one time.
We're not doing
gosh, that is hilarious.
We're not doing that one. And we had another one that was probably going to cost
up recently.
But this one,
I couldn't remember from where it was from, but you brought it back.
I'll give it to you later.
They are all on the online.
That trauma from you, Cheryl.
Yes.
They learned the filter.
The eyebrow guy.
The eyebrow. But Cheryl, when we did the online dating one, and those were all, that one show had all your like viral moments. It was great. I was like, how is this girl just, it was like you were just ripping them off. Bow, 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 bow. But this one particular, I totally forgot because of the other two that went viral. This one to me is actually one of the best. Let's go.
Lord. Roll it to the videotape.
You ready for it?
No.
Let's go.
Kwame.
And Kwame, you can't be outshining the woman. Like, I can see you going to get coffee, Dior out, Gucci out, outshining.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. Bring it down just a little bit and then bring it up. I understand you want to find your match, but you, brother, you are like, you bring in the whole universe.
Black out.
Like, cut out. Like, the woman can't even compete with you. You give no chance for the woman to shine because you is blinged out, designed top to bottom, and that's not to even take anything away. We like a well-dressed man.
Oh, Cheryl.
But first impressions, you can't be like, You're gonna be like, damn, we just out for coffee. Damn.
Hold up. Wait. Let's bring it back, Cheryl. Good point. Kwame.
And Kwame, you can't be outshining the woman. Like, I still stand on that.
But that was Kwame. You called him.
Yeah, that's my brother K. He's
just weird.
For my girls who are from New York, Maria and Cheryl, right? Y'all were born, raised, bred,
died.
Y'all die here. Y'all gonna live here, die here.
We wear black.
Everything.
We got that New York twang.
Yes, like isn't that like this? To me, Kwame is normal. Like the whole, not to that extent, but they be fly. Brothers be fly.
I know a fly brother. I love appointed men, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And men could just you could just tell, like, okay, all right, I see the hat matching with the shoes and the little thing and the thing. You could tell there was some thought process and you could appreciate it. But this brother, you know, I'm not gonna trash him. He looks good. Everything's high end, okay?
So I think that's the difference, right? So for me, the average New Yorker is not necessarily labeled out.
Right.
When you talk about brothers and them looking fly and coordinated. And I'm not knocking Kwame. Kwame always looks good. I think maybe more brothers would do. I don't even want to say that, because there's some people just are not labeled people. They just want to make sure their shit looks good and looks good on them. That to me is the New York thing. And that's more normal than just being
and it doesn't have to be, you know, a vest and a pocket square every time. Like a guy can have a hoodie and a baseball cap and some nice sneakers and some dope jeans or pants and just be confident and not
Kwame is not here to defend himself, so no more. Not too much.
I know we're not trashing him, are we?
We're not trashing. I love him.
We're not trashing him. He's
We're not trashing him.
No, the whole thing in the air is something I would not gravitate toward.
Yeah, but it's just not about Kwame. That's why I said I feel like there are a lot of brothers who, let me not call eccentric. They dress eccentric. They still get the girl. They're fly. I see Negroes like that all the time in Harlem.
Right. I think there are eccentric people, but I think the difference comes in with the level of eccentricity and the labelness, right? The labels. I think that adds a different level to it.
And just there's another brother I see occasionally. And he is poloed out. He loves the little teddy bear thing situation. Okay. And I'm just like, and it'd be fly. It'd be the fly version of that. But it's like polo every time. He's a Queen's brother.
It's like this
sister. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's like this sister I saw in the bank this morning.
A little bit. What'd you say, Ree?
It's like this sister I saw in the bank this morning. She was in line in front of me. She had on this little fur jacket. The whole inside was all LVs. Her bag was LV. The shoe was Gucci. The hat was something else. And first of all, people get mad when you mix designers, but that's a whole nother story. But everything on her was a designer something. Like she was trying. It was kind of like the look at me that we talk about on that we were talking about when we were talking about Facebook, right? It was, she was drawing attention. She wanted people to know that she could afford them, whether they were bootleg or not. I do not know. The bag, I don't think it was, because the patterns went all, because you can spot them, right? Because the pattern went all around the same side. So I don't think the bag was bootleg.
Well, Reggie said, Reggie know how to spot.
You know how to spot the fake ass.
Speaking to what you said, I saw a piece on 60 Minutes, and they were going into how Hermes bags were designed and everything, and the cost and everything. And some of these bags go up to like $20,000. So that just made me think, like, how most of these shorties in the area, how they affording all these bags, man? All those bags are fake, man.
Hermes is about 33.
Affirm and Sizzle and Afterpay and Klarna and Zip.
Yeah, and Shop and right.
Yeah.
So
Walmart is selling Hermes bags now. Walmart is.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
they are.
But
Yeah.
wait, so
you can go to Amazon.
there's these sites selling boats on Affirm and stuff. You could buy anything anywhere now. We live in
but going back, I think the one thing about the whole, like, that, what Cheryl, your little spill to Kwame, is like how we present when we come to a first date and how we show up, right? So I think that is one of the things that, people have their style, and it may not be something we're really digging, but are we overlooking somebody who's dressed like Kwame? That could be our dude.
No, and it could go the other way too. A few months ago, I was going out on a date.
Look at your face.
A brother came to pick me up, and I had made a reservation at a nice restaurant I hadn't been to that I wanted to go to. And he came pick me up looking like JJ from Good Times. And I was like, I'm looking cute. Why can't, and I don't care if he had designer on or whatever. He had the corduroy bucket hat, and it was like I had to change the reservation in mid-drive to go somewhere else. And I was like, they're not going to allow you inside the restaurant with that hat. And then he asked if we can go somewhere else, and I said gladly.
But
So
was there a second date after or no? Wasn't
no, that was even after putting him on pause and him trying to contact. And finally I was like, okay, fine, let's go out. And then he picked me up looking like JJ.
So for me, right, that doesn't rule somebody out.
I didn't like that.
For me, that won't rule somebody out, particularly if they're open to suggestions. I dated this guy who never dressed like JJ, but didn't really love the way I dressed and said, I want you to help me, buy some stuff for me. If you want to go shopping with me, pick up some stuff. Whatever you get, I'm good with.
That's great. That's a good point, though, about just being able to be, how do you say this, open to criticism, open to feedback, and like we all know Kwame, we love Kwame, and that's my dude. But that's one of the things, and I think, Cheryl, to your point, we should always keep it respectfully 100 with each other and just say, you know what, hey, this is what you may be giving off that you may not be aware of, because we don't always know how we're perceived, right? We can be thinking we're fly as shit in our head, and then you see that and you're like, oh, that's some busted ass JJ shit. What the hell's going on? So
And
sorry,
maybe
Keith.
it's hard for him.
Okay.
Hey, stop doing that.
That was
good.
Right.
That picture
And
the
that was
first
at
date.
brunch. No, that picture was not that. No.
Oh.
And Montaigne, don't do that. You slid that up right in that picture up right there when they said.
Him and Kwame are boys. It's okay.
That's well put together.
You know what? I wish Kwame was watching.
That's well put together.
Yeah, he's a good brother.
So I had a first date. No, I had a first date situation once, and I was going to kill it. Blazer, little t-shirt, slacks, maybe kicks, but nice kicks and everything. And I was told, don't overdo it. Just dress down. So I ended up wearing like a camel shirt and some denim and some Adidas. What do you guys think about that?
I think she told you to dress down.
I kind of liked it. Sorry, say that again.
Where were you going?
Yeah.
You said she told you, and she said you said she told you to dress down.
Yes, but
that's fine.
Okay, but I really wanted to kind of make an impression, like kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Was she impressed though? Was she impressed?
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, she was all right with it. It was cool.
Wait. Here's another question: where did you go, and who planned the date?
I did. We went to a Thai restaurant.
Because you could have said, not a problem, but I planned this date. We're gonna go here, or you could have said, hey, dress up a little bit, because
Yeah, it definitely depends on where you're going on a first date.
Sometimes you need to put your dick on the table and take it over.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And
wait for the walnut. You say dick on the table? Is that on the video?
You know who has not said one word. Wait. Hold on, y'all.
Flag on the play. Hold on. Okay. So first of all, where we were going was kind of like a casual environment. So I didn't mind dressing down a little bit, but and I'm just gonna leave it as that.
It's fine. I don't have an issue with that.
I don't either.
Cheryl, you're making faces. What's up?
I mean, did you want to dress down because you felt like she didn't deserve all of you just yet?
No. Not at all. She deserved that and more. But I'm just saying, like, my style was, okay, this is a first date. I wanted to create an impression. And, first date, just.
You asked her out or did she ask you out?
I asked her out.
So why didn't you take charge?
I did take charge. I went and picked her up. We went to the restaurant. We had a nice dinner.
So why did you do what she told you to do? You should have told her, I'm dressing how I'm dressing, and I want you to put on something nice.
She did put on something nice, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but why did you make her tell
or
you?
She just showed up nice.
Sorry, say that again?
Did you tell her to wear something nice, or she just naturally showed up appropriate for a Thai
Did
restaurant?
she tell you I'm going to be casual? Is that what she did?
She said
she just said, I don't have to go overboard, and
First of
I have
all,
no
this is
issue
where
with
you
that.
need. First of all, if you're a
Either
grown
way.
ass man, you need to put it out there, right? This is my first date. I want you to dress nice. Nobody's gonna should be telling you to change how you plan to dress if that's your first date that you plan.
So I'm going to disagree a little bit in that.
Okay, go ahead, Maria. Sorry, go ahead.
In that, if nobody should tell you to dress down, nobody should also tell me unless there's unless it's
He
like
invited you out and said, "Hey, Maria, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to take you to this restaurant. It's a fancy restaurant, and there's a dress code. I would like for you to dress appropriately."
Yes,
right?
that's different.
So I won't
To
say
me,
it was
that's
that fancy. It wasn't really that fancy, first of all, and it was, like I said, it was a nice Thai restaurant somewhere in Long Island. And I'm not making excuses. I can see where Anthea's point is coming from, but I kind of felt like, you know what? I kind of like this. Like, she just wants it to be like a just chilled, laid back, and I think And wait, hold on. I think that's what first dates should be about. Just getting to really know each other and talking and everything.
Understand that, but if you planned it, how did all of a sudden she took charge of it? And this is where I have an issue.
I would say it was a suggestion.
This is where I have an issue with the people that I'm dating. I want a grown-ass man. I want a grown-ass man. If he's planning the date, plan the date.
To grab you
and
by
tell
the
me
hair.
to show up. But grab me by the hair, whatever it is, the ponytail, whatever.
On the first date?
I go over there with the club.
But don't have me now turn around and tell you or change or no, you wear this, but no. You're the grown ass man. Let me be the woman and let me be in my femininity and show up the way that I want to show up. Unless you tell me to, if we're going to a black tie event or whatever. But you're the man that planned the date. What call do I have telling you, no, you dress down or change what you're wearing? Sorry.
So Anthea, we agreed on some of the
points. Dress comfortably, and she just wanted me to match that energy. I didn't have a problem with it. I'll be honest. But and of course, if it's about getting fly, I kill it.
Are you guys still together? Are you guys still together?
Was it one date?
No.
Are you guys still together?
100%.
Are you guys together?
So it worked for her.
Yes.
So it worked.
It worked. Everybody's different. Everybody's different.
Yeah, it worked.
Cheryl,
Cheryl, we love you.
Cheryl.
Yo, you can't pick some of my pictures, post some of my pictures where I'm looking fly. I mean, you've been posting other stuff.
That's
humble, not Prince. Not humble, Prince.
Unhumble.
Contain.
Right. Unhumble.
Find a picture of him looking fly, please.
In designer clothes.
Cheryl, have you had a moment where you wish somebody was a little? Well, you said the JJ situation. Have you showed up where some man has outdressed you or outshined you, like what you mentioned to Kwame? Have you had that moment before?
No, usually, if we're going out, both of us usually know where we're going, and which I was shocked at the JJ situation because you knew where we were going. Did you not Google it more, or look at the restaurant and look at the environment and know the town that it was in?
Obviously he did not.
Or he didn't care, or somebody, or he thought to say she's going to accept me as I am because I'm cool and I'm a good brother and we're fun and we laugh a lot and we're going to have a good conversation and good meals. But I couldn't get past the JJ.
Oh Lord!
Oh, swagoo.
Swag.
Did your date also say Kid Dynamite or?
So what did JJ say?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Maria.
Based on the question you just asked, have for the whole panel, right?
Have any of y'all had that?
Has anybody ever shown up where you've either outdressed or underdressed the person?
No, not for me. I mean,
I'll say this. I'm getting flued out.
Absolutely.
But see,
age is not the barometer of dancing.
What'd you say, Cheryl?
I said I'm getting flued out next month. Okay, Valentine's getaway.
Oh,
right.
There you go. That's what's up.
Okay.
Are you getting flued out by your 9 month, your
No.
9 year?
Well, the recycle. Yes.
Yeah.
Now this brother, he dresses a particular type. He don't give a fuck. Okay. It's kind of urban. It's kind of sports. He's always been like that. Very, very consistent. I haven't done too much planning. I did choose a restaurant for the Valentine's Day because the city that we're in, it's very popular and it's very hard to get a restaurant. And I'm not trying to put that in somebody else's hands. Sorry. But the way he's going to show up is the way he's going to show up. And I already know this. And
so is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or you don't care?
I mean, it might be a bad thing to the other people in the restaurant. I don't know. He ain't going to match the aesthetic of the people inside the restaurant. I know this already.
And you're okay with that, though.
And I'm okay with that
because like him enough.
Yes. And I like his style. It's very different. It's very unique. He hasn't changed up at all.
Is he coming with the kilt on or something like a skirt?
But no, JJ. He's coming without JJ. No JJ.
No JJ. But a very unique style. And I know this.
Associated with what's going on with Cheryl right now, it depends on who we like, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It depends on who we like, because a lot of people can get away with shit. If we like you, we're gonna overlook shit.
Right.
But if you don't like that person, you're gonna start nitpicking on every single thing, and that's who I am.
It's not even about liking. No, Olive Garden, darling. No.
Sorry, say that again. What did you say?
It's not about who you like or how much you like the person. You have to have these expectations of knowing who you're dealing with.
No.
Look
at all the they're literally dressed in just a black t-shirt and denim. That's it.
Cheryl, you know what? This is gonna have to be a show. Cheryl, we're going to have you back on because we could be on here all night, and we got other people. We got people in the queue waiting.
Yeah, poor Rachel is dying right now.
We're going to, after March, we're going to want to know what happened with that date.
Oh yeah,
not everything.
Not everything, girl. You know what I mean? How he showed up.
Yes, everything.
The PG version, Cheryl. Come on.
I already got my feathers ready.
Sage that shit, girl. Sage that shit. Lord have mercy.
We want a walnut story when you come back.
A walnut. Somebody gonna nut.
Miss Cheryl Wesley.
No, Sunshine, you ain't playing. I'm Stormy. She's Sunshine.
Lord.
Y'all ain't right. Oh my God.
Lord.
Okay.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Love you, honey. Love you. Now, the kids do this. I don't know what this is. Yeah.
Well, you could know.
Okay.
Oh, we don't want that.
Enjoy Valentine's Day.
I will.
Go get food.
We want follow-up.
Go get food. Go get food.
I'm getting flued out.
Bye, girl. Woo! Lord have mercy. See, we could be on that all night.
Cheryl is Cheryl, always.
Cheryl is the best. Finally, who Anthea has been waiting for.
Because he died in the background. He died in the background.
Dr. Reggie.
Dr. Reggie. So can we give a little feed before we pull Dr. Reggie? Dr. Reggie is like, he's like the uncle you love and hate. He like the brother that you love and you be like, oh, that go Reggie, whatever. But in the same time, we be like, damn. So he's somewhere between. It's very
polarizing.
He is very polarizing. He is. He really, really is. But we love him.
He's a good dude.
But we love him. And so Dr. Reggie, are you in the room?
He was in the background talking about, can y'all see me in the waiting room?
Yeah, because I go to bed at 10:30 now. Y'all playing with me.
We started a little late. Dr. Reggie, what's been going on, brother?
Why can't we see you?
I'm doing well. Hold on, let me see if I can get in here. Okay, let's see.
There you go. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's cracking? What's going on with y'all?
Dr. Reggie,
how are you?
I'm good. I was listening to you all. Sound like y'all was having a good old plantation.
Yeah, and you were dissing us too.
A good plantation
As
celebration.
always.
Yeah. Like it was Juneteenth or something. What's going on? You got your freedom papers?
Shit, not anymore.
Right
You know who
now.
president is now.
Ain't none of us free no more, master.
Exactly.
Did y'all hear when Trump, I think this is AI, I'm not sure if it's real, but did you guys hear when Trump said that the 14th Amendment was meant for the kids,
Children
children
of slaves? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just say that.
Yeah.
He is absolutely insane. That's exactly right.
I thought that was AI, and so I was on Twitter earlier, and that kind of created like a back and forth between FBA, ADOS, and kids
Yeah,
of
I was on that.
Nigerian.
We're just in a time where people are just man, it's just a lot of confusion, and people are just trying to figure this thing out with what we got and where we fit in. I just tell people to just go back to pre-Trump when he was the president the first time. What condition were we in? What condition did we leave? When he left, were we in when he left? And then, it's the same thing now. How was your life, November 4th? And then how was your life November the 6th? It's still the same way.
So since you asked that question, Dr. Reggie, how is your life? Are you single or are you dating?
Life is good. Yeah. I'm single. I'm still single. I'm still dating. You
ain't find the right one for you yet.
There's a lot of quantity out here. It's just not a lot of quality women who are marriage material. I keep running into that. So.
Whoa.
Okay, you know what? Let's go. Wait.
To Miami.
Girl, Dr. Reggie, you've always had some polarizing comments. We're gonna play
because I speak the truth.
I don't even know if whatever. It's your truth.
Reggie.
But we're gonna play some. Come on, Montaigne. We got a few. Come on.
What you got?
Absolutely.
But see, age is not the barometer of dancing or yoga.
Listen, I think that's disingenuous when you all keep doing that because you're being too contrarian. You're asking us a question, but then you're quick to be contrarian about when we answer what you want us to answer. But it's like, no. You ask us, we're giving you an answer. We don't need your contrast. We just need you to accept that this is what we like.
That's why you like younger girls.
Huh?
No.
And I need you to listen. Please stop saying girls. Please stop saying girls. They're women.
Younger women.
Oh, that's funny because I think last week a lot of times y'all said females, not girls or women.
Females.
There's some people.
Absolutely.
But see,
age is not the barometer of dancing.
Dr. Reggie. You just want us to shut up and listen to you, don't you?
No. I just what y'all want?
Reggie likes a little head-to-head engagement.
A little.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta add a little bit of substance to the conversation. We can giggle, we can laugh, but at least let's try to walk away with something that's deep and something that makes us think. You know what I mean? And I think that's what helps us, especially in our situation, in our community, where we're not getting married in large rates, and we need to just talk about things that mean something to us. I try to give this game to a lot of younger guys that I run into, that I pass, and just try to let them know that it's different when I was coming up, and we got to approach this thing different. Yeah.
Please, I have a quick question for Dr. Reggie, if that's okay.
What's up, brother?
So, what age do you consider a woman?
A woman?
Yeah, because you said girls, they're not girls, they're women. So I just wanted to know.
Well, you know how Anthea is. Anthea's always trying to be funny and read. They be trying to poke little like
controversy.
They try to slide them in real quick.
Convey it
and I gotta check them real quick and let them know. I see what y'all doing.
Really?
Yeah, I see what y'all doing. Y'all ain't funny.
Reggie, you be always talking about the old women, like women your age ain't tight. And so that was the whole thing. We were just like, Negro, we fit. I don't know what you be talking about.
Holla.
People in my cohort of friends.
Okay, all right. Well, good for y'all.
Stop going to country buffet looking for women.
Thank you.
No,
Golden Corral.
I have not stepped foot in the country buffet in 25 years since high school.
Look, I didn't even know if they're still around. I just threw it back because I just remember the images.
No. But no, with that being said, I think that, you just try to find, what works for you. And in my dating experience, it's always been that I run into, when I'm at the gym, I find women, at the gym. I find them in places that I am riding bikes, running on the boardwalk and stuff like that. And, that's good for me. But I try to find women that in my places that I am. But I just don't a lot of times find a lot of women my age who are out doing things. Y'all more in a hair salon, getting your nails done and, all of that stuff, shopping, all that kind of stuff. In the country buffet eating.
Dr. Reggie, I'm going to ask you for the last time.
What's up, baby?
What is it that a woman needs to have for you to take her seriously and date her?
I told you there's 6 characteristics that I always look at, and I'm not going to stop, looking for those: courage, conviction, vulnerability, vision, sincerity, and simplicity.
And you're saying out of all of these years, because you're like 55, right?
No. See what I'm saying? How slick she tried to be.
No, I'm just asking. Listen, I swear I'm not even trying to be shady. I'm asking.
I'm
in
53.
55 years, you haven't found a woman with those 6 traits.
First of all, Sunshine, I'm 53 years old.
I'm just asking.
You're younger than we all thought.
Yeah. Just got a lot of wisdom, like I'm an older man, right?
Holla.
Yes.
I love it.
There you go. Y'all better get some of this.
Don't hurt him, Reggie. Don't hurt him. They're ready for
it.
Man shouldn't be bragging too much. So just,
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Narcissism and confidence is that thin line.
Say what? No, you have to let other people speak for you. So they spoke for me. I didn't say anything. I just say I better get some of this.
I'm asking you now, in your 53 years of being alive, you said you haven't found a woman with those 6 traits.
Damn.
They come in pieces, bits and pieces every once in a while.
Reggie, did you let one of them ladies with the 6 trait go? Were you not ready for her?
Probably did. I talked about that on one of your shows too. I think I was emotionally immature and I really didn't know what I was looking for. I know I was just chasing my career and, I was an underachiever, suffer from abandonment. And that's what we generally do. We talked about that in one of your shows. So I was always trying to achieve things and looking for my next goal, the thing I wanted to do. And women were sort of like the last thing relational on my mind. And so now, when I have accomplished everything, you look back and you say, man, I probably did miss out on a lot of really great women. I just fumbled the ball chasing goals and personal, aspirations, the things I wanted to do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So outside, so you've mentioned 6 characteristics, but
who does 6 like this?
I swear, yo.
Like you mentioned. You mentioned.
How do you do 6?
5 and a pink.
Like
5 and a pink.
You mentioned 6 characteristics.
That's 5 and a half.
So
How do
you guys do 6 like this?
No, that's 5 and a half. When you do with your pinky.
Y'all do the thumb.
So 6 characteristics.
Oh no,
you mentioned 6 characteristics, but you haven't mentioned anything about physicality. However, you do judge women at a certain age based on what you believe their physicality will be, right?
No.
And so do they have to have those 6 characteristics plus additional physicality in order to date you?
All of that comes together. I mean, Keith and I talked about that. We said we just want somebody we can grow.
No. I don't want to hear about Keith because Keith is in a relationship. We want to hear about you.
Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not new.
Finally.
It's not new.
I didn't know that, man. That's awesome, man. That's a great. I didn't see that, but I'm glad it happened because Keith can give her some straightening. that she needs. She already got her hair straightened out.
Yo, you trying to get
Let's go to the next clip. Let's go to the next clip. I cannot.
This is why he's good for ratings.
Go to the next clip.
This is why he's good for ratings.
Go to the next clip. Can you withstand? Thank you.
It starts out like, oh yeah. Then it's like, you start having an unrealistic expectation of what I can do, or what
Like
what? Be like a white man.
What does that mean?
And have all the things that are accessible to him as a white man in this society.
Like what?
Access to an economy that exists that I don't have access to.
So all Black women have this expectation.
Okay, let me back up. I said not all, but some.
But are not realistic for you guys.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can you withstand? Thank you.
Yes.
Dr. Reggie.
What's up?
You still believe that?
Yeah. I think sometimes, most of the time, women still have an unrealistic expectation of what we as Black men can provide for them. They still look for that, that 7,000 square foot home with the Volvo and the Mercedes and the driveway, the dog, 2 kids, and a white picket fence.
At this age?
Yeah.
At our collective age, and I'm asking.
Yeah. Yes.
Marie took those words out of at this age, really? I don't know.
Yeah. You be listen.
My question is based because at this age, a lot of us
remember he's not dating women our age with realistic expectation, right? So he's dating a younger girl. That's not a girl. She's a woman to
this
him.
Woman, man. Where you get this woman
that
wants
those things. So
let's have him answer. Go ahead, Doctor.
This woman ain't changed in 4 years. She ain't learned nothing. All these shows you've done, she ain't learned nothing.
Dr. Reggie, answer the damn question. I asked you, do you still believe that? And especially for women your age, you believe that whole?
Oh yeah. Women, they just have different type of expectation for us, and it's over and over again. We see it on television. You have older women now who are dating younger guys now. So what do you think about that? The brother Jaden Daniels in the NBA, he's got a woman twice his age who has a son his age.
We don't need you to talk about other people. We want to talk about you.
But
I'm using that as an example.
I have a question about your example. So if you're saying women our age are dating younger are not necessarily more secure, or offering the things that you think that you're saying that women our age are looking for. So how does that mesh? How is that justified then?
Rephrase that question again. I didn't understand the question.
Okay. So you're saying that women our age, right, are still looking for that kind of material security.
Yeah.
Right. That's my phrasing, material security. But then you're also saying women our age are dating younger. And we see that we do see women our age dating younger. I'll agree with that. And I'm not talking about necessary celebrities. Regular women our age are dating younger, but they're dating younger people who don't have that kind of material security. So if that's what we're looking for, why are we dating younger?
Because I think most of the time your options are becoming limited because most of the men your age are dating younger as well.
Whoa.
So you try to match that, but it's not gonna be successful because at the end of the day, you're more likely to see a younger woman stay with an older man than a younger man stay with an older woman. Does that make sense?
What data are you looking? Like, where are you getting this data from?
Send me your email address and I'll drop some stuff to you.
So that's interesting because anecdotally, right? I don't have statistics. I'm saying anecdotally. I know several women, not just our age, but older than us, who've dated younger, and they're still with their younger partners. And the younger partners were not necessarily giving them houses or status or whatever. They may have been giving the younger partner walnuts. I don't know. But I'm just saying they have stayed in substantially long relationships.
What type of men were these men?
These were men.
Are you actually believe that an accomplished man is going to probably go out and date a woman his age, especially, if he has access to,
I'm talking about women that have been 10 to 15 years older than them. And the women are.
Please, girls, you don't stop. Listen.
What?
The last person who was doing that was Liz Taylor.
No, that's not true. That is not true. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. That is not true. I can give you several examples. So please get out of your ego on that.
Child.
Girl.
All right.
Boy.
Oh my God. Hold on. Keith, and then Dr. Rachel, we gotta have
boy. Dr. Boy.
He's got
Dr. Girl is calling you Dr. Boy.
Go ahead. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. I still love you.
I love
Reggie,
you
let me ask you a
too.
question though. In your experience of dating,
Who are you asking? Sorry.
I was asking Reggie. I was saying in your experience of dating Reggie, what age range do you actually try to date? Like, what do you?
I try to stay like 10 to 12 years. That's probably
younger.
My thing. Yeah, younger.
That's your target.
So that's 40, my range.
43, 40.
And why is that? Why is that? Because of the level of activity, or?
Yeah, like I said, most of the time they're a little bit more just open to doing things that I like to do. They're less, they're less complicated. They don't know everything. You can kind of teach them some things. They're more willing to.
At 40? We talk about 40.
Let the man finish.
That's like Alan Adams talking about.
They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves.
Let the man finish.
At 40.
They won't let me finish. See what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Always on the attack. But most
I'm just like 40. Go ahead.
Yeah, but like I said, most of them still don't have the life experiences that I have, and some of them are really open to to learning some things. And I like that. I like teaching, and some of them like learning. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord Jesus,
So
Dr. Reggie.
I mean, that makes more sense, and what you're saying, I get, because you have somebody that is, how would I say this, not open to new experiences. That could be a distraction to say, you know what, I'm not into you because you want to actually teach and grow with somebody.
That has nothing to do with age. That has nothing.
It does have a lot to do with age.
You sleeping on the couch for
like I said before, the misconception that you all have, is that you all think a lot of the women who are 10 to 12 years younger than you, that they don't know anything. Some of them have a lot of things that they can share with me as well. I don't think women 10 to 12 years.
I don't think women 10 to 12 years younger than you don't know anything. I think there is a different perspective. I think there is
and it depends on the type of women that you date.
Yes, but that depends on, no matter what age it is, the type, there's that variable, right? I think you're looking at
I'm hollering at what y'all
comments, right? Sorry, Reed.
But she ain't wrong. Renee was not wrong with that comment. But what I'm saying,
what did she say? What did she say?
Young women don't want low balls. That's what she said.
Woo!
Tight up there.
You tell her to stay out of Compton late at night.
We have to, you guys. We have to. Dr. Reggie, you want to stay? And so, unfortunately,
I love this.
Unfortunately, we are way over time because we started a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happens when we're having fun.
We are having.
This has been great.
This has been amazing. We do have some art. I call them one of our memorable moments. Some of our most memorable moments. It's about 4 clips that I wanted to just share, that I thought they either lit or enlightening, or some of them are both. So let's roll number 4. Go on, Montaigne. I think it's Malik.
Hollering.
More like a caveman after 10, right?
Oh,
dude,
okay.
And I know you were joking, so I don't want to hold you to your words.
Oh no, she ain't.
But like, women tie in a man's sexual prowess to his masculinity, because it's like sometimes you hear comments like, I don't want a little boy in the bed, I want a man with experience. And in my mind, experience only comes with being a dirty dick nigga. You got to be dirty dick. Okay, you got to be banging a lot of girls.
What?
Who are you hearing these?
Those are
I'm saying, like,
conversations
that is
when y'all think y'all are
sunshine.
being masculine.
That is a
We
narrative
don't
that
know.
exists. Women do say they want a man with experience, right?
No,
not experience. That's not the word. I don't know. I don't think I've ever said that word. Haven't heard that word.
Well, like you want an experienced partner. You don't want a novice or a virgin. You want someone that kind of knows what they're doing, right?
You want somebody that
don't
can
want
make
a
you
virgin
feel something.
personally.
I don't. The experience.
Okay, so if
to
you don't
me-
want a virgin, right? You want like a caveman after 10, right? Dude,
Okay.
and I know you were joking.
Dirty dick. I was like, I was dead. I was like,
Wait. Dirty dick.
Malik in his what do I want to call them? His myths or his beliefs or whatever. And we didn't have him on. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah.
I'm hollering. That one was a little lit. This one, let's go. Next.
Did we lose Reggie?
We did. I don't want Reggie to
chased
go
him
on.
away.
He could have stayed on.
He
It's
said
past
he
his
was
bedtime.
staying
It's getting
on.
close to his bedtime.
That's what happens when you got bad Wi-Fi.
That's what happened when you up past your bed.
That's what happens when you got old saggy balls and you gotta go to sleep at 10:30 because you're
Let's go to the next and you dating girls.
Y'all are shady.
But he's sleeping. It's not 10:30 yet.
Y'all
He still got 7 minutes. He need to come
Y'all
back.
are shady.
Let's go. Because we got to take this to the after party. People are like, where's the after
That Metamucil good.
co-host.
Sorry.
Somebody a little triggered.
I would venture to say I probably dated more women than everybody on the panel combined.
I love that one.
Whitney, what is
Combined. and you could probably throw in a few more guys.
Go ahead, Whitney.
I think I'm an expert on it. I'm an expert.
I'm
on
sure
it.
all of y'all are in your own right. Can you answer the question? You got your dick on the table and swinging it around.
No, I'm saying I'm an expert on this whole dating, what works and what doesn't work. No, I'm gonna answer the question. If you are pleasant and you're appealing and your conversation is interesting, guys will want to date you. If you are single-minded on what is he gonna do for me, if you are too focused on yourself, if you're self-centered, if you are doing things that, and this is what I think has women twisted up in the last, say, 10 years. The silence. I would venture to say I probably dated more women than everybody on the panel.
Natalie, you're muted.
Natalie, you're on mute.
There we go. Nope.
No.
She got a new fancy microphone.
First of all.
Second of all.
Brother Whitney.
Third of anybody got a third?
Nah, Natalie, we can't hear you still.
We can't hear you, Natalie. But
I muted. Whitney muted you.
Somehow magically.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes.
So those two shows were our most watched shows ever.
Wow.
One, it was the women's point of view. The first one was women's point of view on masculinity, and that one was the men's point of view on femininity. And both of them were extraordinarily lit. I didn't even want to bring in the clip where the men was showing their femininity. I'm not going to even say that, but there was a lot of on that day, and all I can say is, goddamn. But Whitney is one of those fans. He's kind of like a Reggie. They love him or they hate them, or they just.
And they love themselves.
They love them.
Let me give Reggie his jacket because everybody loves Reggie.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love Reggie. We got a soft spot for Reggie. I mean, we know that some of the things he says is polarizing, but Reggie, Dr. Reggie, we love you, and everybody loves you. A lot of people tune in to see Dr. Reggie.
Yeah.
And half of the things he says he doesn't mean.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm going to go co-sign on that one.
I don't
You know what? I'm gonna be the minority here and just stick up for Dr. Reggie.
I don't know about
I won't say half, but I will say
gonna-
sometimes he's not on the up and up with some stuff.
Yeah,
I will say that.
It may be a little embellished, but I think he believes what he says.
Yes, I
He
think
said we love SK like a
Reggie.
genital war.
Reggie, why'd you leave?
Anyway,
I am hollering.
It's
We
still
do
not
love Dr.
10:30. You got 3 minutes, babes.
Yep, we got one more. We got two more. Go on, Montana.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Into relationships. Is it more important to be right to win an argument or to compromise?
Right.
Depends on my mood.
Exactly.
I love it.
And that was the truth. That was the truth. So a lot of men tell me I always, want to be right, and I always got to get my point across, and blah blah. But my thought on that is, first of all, I like any person, male, female, anyone. My friend group and the people I connect with typically are strong personalities. Therefore, if we're talking about a topic, I need you to have a strong opinion. If you're going to open your mouth
into relationships, is it more important to be right? I had to put into there.
Yes, she did.
Because
is she here?
She's not. She may be watching. She was at a conference, but I told her I was going to. She has her moments, so that was her in full effect because she does have to be.
She's given us some great commentary. I wasn't sure if that was the one where Kim was talking about how many nerve endings are in the clip.
No, well, that one is to me the most lit and enlightening clip we have ever had.
You have that ready? Do you have that one
ready? Come on, saying bring it in.
Lord have mercy. Can't.
Men, I love y'all, but their penis has 4,000 nerve endings. Our clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings. We cannot give our orgasm and the significance and power of our orgasm to them. And once I started to intellectually understand that and put that in my body, one of the reasons I flung all my clothes off, because I just became so in love with me and myself. And the way I can make myself have an orgasm is just, it's inspiring to share with my next lover. Okay. It's not necessary. Men, I love y'all, but their penis has 4,000.
Your penis only has 4,000.
And we got 8,000 in that upper left quadrant. In that upper left quadrant.
Look at Olu praying.
Olu's like, damn. Kim ain't lying about that upper left quadrant though.
I am hollering, Olu.
I'm just observing. I'm taking everything in. I'm
where those nerve endings? Those
eight. He's gonna count every nerve ending in that upper left quadrant next time he goes in.
The fact that everybody on the show kept a straight face and was like, huh? Like, I swear to God, we were like, where is she going with this? Like, everybody just kept a straight face.
They weren't exactly straight, you just didn't laugh.
I think we were just shocked.
I was shocked. I was like,
we did not expect that.
No, I did not.
But you know what though? Can I just say, we have 8,000 nerve endings, and for some reason, some people have a way of missing all 7,999 of them.
Wait a minute. Somebody posted apparently the 4,000 for the men are in their ass.
Exactly. I was going to say
Montaigne, that was you.
I'm hollering. Oh my God. Y'all, this was, first of all,
enlightening.
This was so lit and so enlightening.
much
It
so.
encompassed everything tonight. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Olu, for sitting in with us tonight. This was amazing. Thank you, OG Trader, Cheryl. Oh my God. Stacey,
Stacey,
Dr. Reggie, and all of
everybody.
Everybody.
Black family.
Keith, Boo, and my girls, my boos, Maria and Anthea. Thank you so much. I love everybody. This was amazing. Yes, ma'am.
They said Montaigne put up a thing that Aunt Betty was back in the backstage.
Oh Lord, we got
come on for a second. We can't leave just
come
yet.
on, Aunt Betty. Lord have mercy, Aunt Betty. Is she still there?
Aunt Betty, send us the prayer.
Please pray for us. Please.
Yes, we need it.
Let's close out the show with a prayer from
With a
Aunt Betty.
woosah.
Is she?
Where's Aunt Betty? Where is Aunt Betty?
That's what he said in the margins, his little thing that pops up. He said she's backstage. So bring her front stage.
She's washing dishes.
So what? Aunt Betty.
Aunt Betty.
Hey.
You better get over here. You better get over here, Aunt Betty.
Aunt Betty, you got to send this out with some words of wisdom. Can she hear?
She coming. She getting her chair and getting her. Let her a minute.
Come on. Close us out with some words of wisdom. And you unmute. Aunt Betty.
Hey, wait a minute. We gotta take you off mute. Montaigne, take her off. Somebody take her off.
Aunt Betty, we can't hear you.
She don't know how to unmute.
Montaigne, can you unmute her?
When someone mutes themselves, you can't unmute them. Aunt Betty, just select the mic emoji. Just select the mic icon.
Go to the
Everybody's
bottom
like,
of your
Aunt
screen.
Betty.
We can't hear you, Aunt Betty.
Aunt Betty.
Aunt Betty, select the mic icon. Just click on it.
Look at the bottom of the screen. You see the
little microphone next to your name?
Down at the bottom. She may not see it.
No, we can't hear you at all.
Can't hear you, but we know you're we know you. We giving you some. We know you're giving us some words of wisdom.
We are still having the after party, so y'all come on in.
Come into the after party.
Oh wait, here it is.
Yes, there we go.
I just want to tell you all that there was a major plane crash at Dallas Reagan Airport that I was looking at. On in the middle of your session. The airport is closed. American Airline regional jet
hit a helicopter.
Into a helicopter.
Oh wow!
So
was Vance on it?
Man.
Huh?
Was Vance on it?
Oh Lord!
And here come your mother calling me, Natalie.
Okay, well, Aunt Betty.
Okay. Yes, I just want to tell you all look gorgeous. I love the new hairdos, the red hair and the Maria, and looking very much Maria-ish. You know, y'all are just cute. And I saw your straight hair when you were home for Christmas. I just want to tell you all that I love you all. I think about you all the time. And I'm in the middle of writing this piece. I heard somebody talking about all the political stuff. I have been trying to limit my exposure to that because I refuse to be in the Trump derangement syndrome because I have a whole life to live. And, but I'm writing this piece about, I interviewed Nat Irving, who's a Black futurist, one of the few Black futurists. And so a lot of us are in despair and all of that. And he's saying, do not despair. And he's looking out into the future. And so I'm finishing up this piece for the Morgan Journalism Review. But I was listening to him, I felt much better. And he said that, Black people, we will be here in the future. We're here now, and that there will be no America without Black America. And he was talking about how America is so saturated in our culture. It's everywhere, the TV, the whatever. And this is really what is driving some white people insane. And he talked about us trying to not think of ourselves just here as some minority. He said we need to think globally. And because of this new social media and all of this stuff, just like we're all talking to each other from different cities or places, that we are in touch with the rest of the world. And that this, we should not panic. We are here and we're going to be here. So I'm very excited sort of writing this piece, but I'm trying to craft it. And he's saying that, remember, we are very adaptable people. And that is our superpower, is that we adapt, we readjust, we do stuff. So this is not the first time that we have been the victims of white outrage. But we will not only survive it, but we will overcome it, he said, because of AI and all this other stuff, and that we are moving away from being white-centered, that everything is white-centered. And that is what is making the threat to so many of these people, is that they realize that the world is not white-centered anymore. People are, thinking about themselves and thinking globally, and how we are connecting with other Black people all over the world. And even though we don't have the exact same stories, we share stories, we share our histories. So I'm really kind of interested in, he said, if you're playing roulette, he said, what did he say? Don't take your chips off Black. Don't take your chips off Black.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you, Aunt Betty.
Love you, babies.
Love you.
Love you too.
Everybody, if y'all, we're going to continue this again, as always, in the after party. Thank you, Olu.
What do y'all have left to talk about at the after party? Because y'all
so much. This was amazing, and I look forward to being on more shows and more panels. And Keith, big shout out to you, man. I like you brought like a kind of like just the angle, not too controversial, just and everything. So I think this is the first time we're on the show together, but great. So like I said, thank you guys for the opportunity, and let's continue to promote Stacked After Hours. You guys are an amazing quality platform. Trust me, I've seen a whole bunch of stuff, but you guys definitely bring it, man. And thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I love Olu, always.
Oh, Keith.
Hey, after the party.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
All right. Hold up in the air.
All right. Exactly.
Later.
Bye.
Look, just one thing, Keith. Are you okay? Are you healed from Christmas?
No, ma'am. I'm still on crutches. I had my surgery 2 weeks ago, so I'm still hopping around, and Natalie's taking good care of me.
Oh, Lord, I bet you won't be playing flag
I will
football.
blink if he needs help.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Bye,
Night,
y'all.
Bye, baby. I love you all.
Love you too.
Join Stacked After Hours, The Spot, where grown men and women gather to have candid, also honest discussions about the state of life, love, and more. The Spot is a hybrid of in-person and weekly virtual gatherings. Join our Facebook group and answer our daily questions. Subscribe to our YouTube for our weekly live talk shows, and join us on Zoom for our talk show after parties for lively conversations with other opinionated, grown, and sexy professionals. Just search, like, follow, and subscribe to Stack After Hours on Facebook groups and YouTube. Also like and follow our brand pages at Be Stacked Wellness on Facebook and IG. So wherever you are, at home or abroad, pull out your laptop, tablet, or smartphone and join in the conversation with the members of Stacked After Hours. The Spot by Be Stacked Wellness. See you there.
As you know, and if you are new to the Stacked family, we always keep our conversations lit and enlightening.
Yeah. Look, my bank account is not negative, and no are my thoughts. I try to think it could be worse, I could be going to court. Thank God I'm not in the cell, don't have a cancerous cell. Try not to eat the chicken, still trying to get chicken as well. I represent where I dwell, I do be doing it well. Nobody do it like I do it, do they? Don't even well. I kill the show, collect the dough, and then my name people yell. Cause I say hold up, they say hold up, put the weed in the air. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Nowhere to we, let's roll up. I say, hold up, freaky, freaky, wild. girl, freaky, freaky wild girl. Just cause it's bigger, it's not necessarily better. Like she can have a figure, but that don't mean that she weather. However, I've been getting my shit together, steering clear with no fear, storming through stormy weather. Whatever.
You can do it, you can do it. Take the time and train your mind that you can do it. It ain't nothing to it. Once you do it, make you move and move it. Don't be scared to do it.
It's all positive vibes, and all these J's sparked up like it's the 4th of July. But we celebrate Juneteenth. Paul Libation Streets is in rotation. What's up, Stink? Yeah, that's my sis, and that's my dog. We used to do a lot of shit, but we grew up and evolved. And it's just a matter of time for we be richer, cause we really rich inside of our mind. All these views that I found inside of myself, making big moves with my music. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, but I'm proud of you too. If you listen, I know you got some shit you went through, but fuck it,